I got a little story to tell you tonight, and before I do, I'm just going to tell you I didn't write the story. I don't know anything about the story, and to be quite honest with you, I'll probably mess the story up. So it starts with a red shirt sneaks down a deserted alley. He turns a corner and suddenly crashes into a surprise birthday party for a stormtrooper. The stormtrooper got startled and threw his newly created robotic hand into the air. And of course, to make things worse, this red shirt accidentally crushed this poor innocent stormtrooper's hand with his Starfleet issued size 14 boot when it landed on the ground. I can see why this stormtrooper was furious, and a fight between these two giants was inevitable. But what's funny is that once the fight started, the stormtrooper kept missing his target, and yet the red shirt dies anyway. Damn, red shirts are never lucky, even against stormtroopers who can't shoot anything. I guess that's karma for the life of a red shirt. Now, computer, make sure to incinerate all my red shirts, all my doffs, and this story, because my life and yours depends on it. And for those of you who don't wear a red shirt, today is the 16th of June, 2018, and this is Priority One Armada, live. Welcome back, everyone, to our month-long celebration of Priority One Armada's 5th birthday. Look how big our baby has grown. And yet, this Armada decided to spawn a little one of its own, as we also celebrate Priority One Live's 1st birthday. Now, I just want to make one thing very clear here tonight. I'm not cleaning up after this party ends. I am a minor, very minor Twitch celebrity, and I must treat my body like a temple. That's why I have everyone here, assistants. They do all the hard work for me, unless it's a romance scene. I insist on doing those myself. But enough about myself. Let me introduce you tonight to my two co-hosts. First, the lovable, the intelligent, the beautiful, our lawyer, Kat. How are you, Kat?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm well. How's your week been?
Excellent.
Anything special?
I went to Vegas
Ooh, what did we do in Vegas?
in the middle of the week, which was awesome.
Yeah,
Totally
'cause
breaks the week up.
yeah, you can do that. You can just fly out to Vegas. What'd you do while in Vegas?
Well, I saw Nine Inch Nails and I laid out by the pool.
Nice. That's all. You didn't do anything else while in Vegas?
Okay, I won $20, but that was it.
$20. That's it.
So what
Oh,
else stays in Vegas? That's all I'm saying.
so you didn't drink while in Vegas? You were a
Oh
teetotaler?
well, no,
Oh, you did. Did you go to any really cool restaurants?
no, actually, I did not.
You didn't. All right. And then let me also introduce my other co-host tonight. I think his name's RIKERS, Trikers, RIKERS. Welcome. How's everything in your neck of the woods?
Howdy, y'all. I'm doing good, and you?
Oh man, here we go.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's already in his voices tonight. So
We're
really,
already off the rails,
yep,
people.
that's right, that's right. So how is it
Oh,
going,
yeah.
Rikers?
It's going alright. I'm just having some fun with all the anniversary stuff that's going on. I'm hoping everyone's enjoying it, and especially all the hard work that everyone in their Armada's put together in order to make this happen. So, big kudos to everyone involved.
Outstanding. Anything you do special this week? I thought you had did your kids take you out for Father's Day today?
Yeah, it was an early Father's Day. We're gonna do another one tomorrow with my dad and myself and my kids and whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting.
Outstanding. And as for myself, I really hadn't talked about this over the last few months, but back in January, I lost my job, downsizing, and took some time off and then started looking, and I got a job this week. So I'm very happy.
Congrats.
Yeah, I'll
That's
be.
awesome.
Yeah, I am. It's nice to get back to work. I think it'll either be the 25th or the 1st of July. So I'm really looking forward to that. And while we're also at it, let's welcome all of our Twitch streamers, our viewers tonight. There's so many of you. Make sure you
Hello.
type in, make sure you join in the conversation, put weird comments up, the whole 9 yards. And all that. And welcome to JBlade79 as our newest follower.
Welcome.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome.
Yes, we got followers even before the show started, which means we're doing something right. Oh, someone else just hit the follow button, and we'll figure it out who it is in a moment because I ain't seeing it up on the thing. So let's get this party started. If you haven't already joined us, the party is at Starfleet Academy. We're in instance number 3. As you can see, we're around the big giant token in the center of the academy. We did plan to go to Club 47 tonight, but for some strange reason, there's seems to be you can't change instances at ESD. I tried to change to an instance with nobody in it, and it wouldn't let me. It just kept me where it was. So, it's another wonderful bug. I mean, gaming enhancement that makes Star Trek Online one of the best games ever. So come join us at Starfleet Academy and relive your academy days just like you were back in high school. Yes, those bad days. We also invite everyone to join the discussion as we discuss the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. But before we talk shop, Rikers, can you tell us about some of the goodies that our viewers might win tonight?
My pleasure, James. As you know, we will continue our month long celebration by giving away some great Star Trek Online gifts to our Twitch viewers. As part of ESD Faction Night, we'll be giving away a Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code, and a TNG Ship Pack code, and the Special Requisition Pack Walker Class Light Exploration Cruiser from Discovery. This
Ooh.
week's prizes are worth a whopping 730 million energy credits. So make sure you catch each one of our shows and events throughout the month of June for your chance to win.
Well, that's really exciting, Rikers. I love that we're giving away a Walker class T6 ship tonight.
I know, totally.
I know, I love that ship.
It's the best.
Oh, also, everyone, happy Captain Picard Day. Because today, June 16th, is Captain Picard Day. So in honor of that, I'm playing my Locutus of Borg character that we have here at the Academy. Yeah, so
Do we get to be trapped in a turbo lift with him too as a bonus?
I mean, no kids really are around.
Only if we can all sing Farashaka together.
No, let's not. No.
Farashaka.
Oh my gosh. So if you hadn't noticed, and obviously you did because you're here at the Academy, we are doing faction nights the whole month basically. Tonight is Fed night. We are hanging out at the Academy because, we can't get to the club. That's okay though. Next week is Romulans. And then finally, to round out the month, we're going Jem'Hadar. That's going to be cool on June 30th.
Outstanding. And as part of each faction celebration, we'll be giving away even more Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer codes and TNG Ship Pack codes. Plus, we'll give away a special faction-specific ship during each show. As mentioned earlier, tonight we'll be giving away the Special Requisition Pack. It's the T6 Walker Texas Ranger class exploration cruiser. And before you say it, yes, I went to the devs. I talked to Stephen Ricoso. We have the Walker Texas Ranger class, not the Walker. Texas Ranger. And just to give you a little idea of what we got special on this ship, we have a brand new universal console to be used on any cruiser. It's called the Roundhouse Kick. What this does is when activated, a large leg with a cowboy boot extends from your ship and sweeps out in a forward motion, knocking all of your enemies 1,000 light years in a spiral spinning. They just spin away, and once they land, they are expired.
That's
Also,
gonna be one big foot.
What do they call that? The Chuck Norris special?
well, no, we do have the Chuck Norris special. This starship has a very new a starship trait. Once you reach Tier 5 mastery, you will get what's called the Chuck Norris Fax trait. What this does is a hollow projection of Chuck Norris will appear on your starship hull and will transmit through every communication system in game, our in game, every chat channel, Chuck Norris fax. And I believe they programmed them with about 3 million of them. So
I
you,
totally want that.
yes, that's
Can we have that right now, please?
yeah,
Does it appear in the bathrooms?
well, actually, and then you get some additional starship skins. You can have a cowboy boot put on it. You can also have Chuck Norris's beard attached to it, which my understanding is impermeable, impenetrable, yet it will penetrate neutronium. And or a whiskey bottle, your choice, on the new Walker Texas Ranger class light exploration cruiser.
Does it come with that collectible Texas cowboy hat?
No, but if you want a hood ornament, it will be the Dodge Ram from Walker Texas Ranger. You get the Dodge Ram. So does it?
Awesome.
Sorcerer goes. Does that include the fact that he gets his ass kicked by Bruce Lee? I love Bruce Lee too. Both of them in the fight, I can just tell you, it would be the second Big Bang. And this ship will kick, but yes, it include the fact that he got, let's see, behind the beard is a deployable fist. Exactly. But yeah, I saw this tonight, and I had to have fun with this one. So it's just the regular ship. It's nothing special. We're not. I'm not in that with Steve Urkoso. If I was, it would be awesome. I'd be keeping it. However, next week we will be giving away for Romulanite the T6 Special Requisition Pack. That's going to be the Tal Shiar Adapted Battle Cruiser. And then on the 30th, yeah, I know. For the 30th for Jim Adar Night, we've got the T6 Jim Adar Dreadnought Carrier. So in a total for the entire month of our giveaways, the bridge officers, the pack codes, and the ships, it's over 4 billion. You see, in fact, again, we gave away that D4X last week, 450 million. So
Awesome. I love that ship. I hope
Crazy
whoever
ship.
won that ship loves that ship because that's my favorite.
and we just had a giveaway done in game. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. But congratulations to Vane at J Cohen. They just won 20 superior ground tech upgrades. We'll talk about it in a little bit. And for everyone, for the bridge officer, the TNG ship pack, and the ship, it's very easy. We'll give you keywords throughout the show. You type the keyword in, you have a chance to win. It's so easy.
Well, you know what? First off, congratulations to our winner there in game. Kudos on using those upgrades. That's going to be very helpful for this weekend. But why don't we just go ahead and give away a gift right now, James? Let's go ahead and do our first prize.
All right, we've been doing it for the last two. We'll do it. So, to win a Geordie LaForge bridge officer, you must type in the word Leia, like Leia Brahms, his lady, his hollow crush, then real life crush, then find out she was married and was left with sad face. But then I believe in Nemesis there was a deleted scene where they were kind of back together.
I thought they were married.
Or
Or was it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Was that in All Good Things, actually?
that's one of them. Yeah, all good things they were married, but I think in Nemesis there was a deleted scene where um, they were together there. I don't know. I think they did get together. It might be in books, things I've read. I'm starting my next Miller Lite here, so I'm not going to remember too much. So make sure you type that word in now. And while they're due, and Kat, why don't you tell us what we have in store for tonight's show? Wow.
Oh, are we getting to the show finally?
Yeah, we're actually getting to the real show.
Nice. Okay, well, after the round table, we are going to this week's away mission, which is at Defera. We will not let the Borg assimilate this world. Not today, not ever. So, actually, I'm bringing my Zephram Cochrane shotgun.
That's
But
a
you
nice
could,
one too.
yeah, I'm like, or you could bring your TR-116 or whatever kills Borg. Come on and join us. We can get Omega marks and dilithium.
And if you have any questions, comments, or just want to enter in our weekly giveaways, then click on the follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And if you want to chat with us live, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the in-game chat box /channel_join space Priority One, and then hit that special enter key.
If you're new to the show, the Priority One Armada staff works tirelessly, and I mean tirelessly, to give you viewers the best entertaining experience possible. And we want to continue this tradition until RIKERS can no longer write these epic shows. I wonder who wrote the script tonight.
Wow,
I don't know, but he must be epic.
That's a big
Must
pile of
be.
manure. Big pile of manure right there. He just let
Oh,
it out.
but actually, yes, kudos to Hunter for assisting with the script writing tonight. And yeah, RIKERS is totally making me say this.
Your voice is so awesome. What do you expect?
Aw, thanks. Now, I know you love talking about yourself and use my awesome voice for your evil plans, but stop putting words in my mouth, RIKERS. But your continued support by donating to our great community, you can make the dream. What are you saying here? That you can make that dream a possibility for years to come. All you have to do is click the donate button on our Twitch page and become a part of what makes this Armada special. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who donates, because that really actually does help us do a lot of stuff around here. And if you didn't know, we have a merch booth. We have a merch page. So if you go over onto the website and check out the Armada store, you can get some really cool stuff: t-shirts, coffee mugs, mouse pads, all kinds of cool things. With some really cool logos that somebody named RIKERS designed.
I wonder who that guy is.
I don't know. But all donations go directly back into membership services like the website, TeamSpeak, this show, and much, much more. And you can find all these items mentioned below on our Twitch page. Again, from all of us at Priority One Armada, we thank you for your continued love and support. This is your show, and we'll continually work hard to give you the best experience possible.
Looking to be a part of a special community of like-minded people in Star Trek Online? Then come join us on our Priority One Armada family, or come join us in our Priority One Armada family by signing up today at PriorityOneArmada.com. We have multicultural fleets from all three gaming platforms, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you control your character's own destiny.
Jade Blade, I think we do have coffee mugs in there with the Priority One Armada logo. And yes, Shade Slayer yet again is asking us about the Empire loot. And we are going to work on getting the Empire logo merchandise in the store in July, and also probably the 5-year logo also put into stuff in July. It is coming.
I think we have KDF stuff too coming.
Yeah, I forgot about that part too.
Yes.
Yeah. I know we have a coffee mug, because wasn't Bulls the one that loves coffee and he bought one?
Well, I got a coffee mug.
I have a coffee
sure,
mug in the living room.
I think Bulls did too, as well.
Yeah, I believe he did, and I believe in TeamSpeak that's his picture. If you click on him, it shows his coffee mug. Just as another reminder, the codes and the giveaways on tonight's Twitch stream, they are for PC only. So if you are an Xbox or PS4, these codes or the ship you obviously cannot use. However, I do know PS4 and Xbox are doing some great giveaways for Priority One, so make sure you follow up with them. Let's jump into this week's roundtable. Kat, tell us about the fond farewell to the Shield of Tomorrow.
Yeah, so sad. Shield of Tomorrow is ending, but the cast and crew will be around for a brand new show. Stowe celebrates that show on July 13th with their version of Where's Winters. I don't know if you guys have been joining us on Wednesdays, but the point of this is if you find the Sally Ride ship out in sector space on July 13th, then you get a chance to chat with one of the crew members of the show of Shield of Tomorrow, and then you will also get a new Admiralty card of the Sally Ride to anyone that finds her in-game. So that's kind of cool. And the Admiralty card looks pretty good.
It does. It looks really good. And welcome to Eden to the Twitch stream. This is his first show. He found us. One of our folks was dropping messages in Risa.
Welcome.
I'll definitely be out looking for it. I've watched Shield of Tomorrow a little bit. my thing with those types of shows is sometimes they get very involved, very in depth, and I can kind of just I kind of space out. But they did a lot of things with it. Their costumes and whatnot really made it fun. So it's sad to see something go like that. That's been, been going for a while. And I know Star Trek Online, the team, they've mentioned them several times. So
Well,
fond farewell to the Sally ride.
well, I know they're not leaving. I guess they're just doing a new version of the show, so the whole crew's gonna still be together in this new show.
No,
But I don't know what it's gonna be named or what's it gonna be like yet.
yeah, I think the ship's going to be out there for a little bit starting July 13th. So definitely make sure you get out there. As soon as I know when we find it, it'll be posted up on the Priority One website where it's at. So definitely, just take the time and get the Admiralty card because it's a good Admiralty card, and I wouldn't pass up. I'm not passing up a free card. So,
Totally.
so let's go ahead and announce our first winner tonight. So some of you said there's a delay between the Twitch chat and the Twitch stream. That's always going to happen. I know Winters, it's a little worse than me because he's in Ireland transmitting and I'm in the States. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. We're going to roll it up right now. Congratulations to Oh, congratulations to at Losken16. Congratulations
Congrats.
on that.
Congrats.
What I do need you to do, this is an image of the actual code. I need you to click on me and send me a whisper. I need your real email address, not your in-game, because we're going to actually send it to you via real email. So if you want to just click on Priority One and send me a whisper, we'll go ahead and I will get that out to you. There may be a delay of about a day or so. Winters has all those codes, and I know he is not here this evening. I believe it's some follow up from his sister's wedding from a couple weeks ago.
You mean the
S-
one in
the one in
Portugal?
Portugal. The one in Portugal.
Infamous Portugal.
And then Talon Oasis, welcome. He saw our ad in Gamma Quadrant. Hit that big follow
Welcome.
button. We've got two more giveaways tonight. We've still got the TNG ship pack code, which is at the tier 4, 5, and 6 galaxies, which is a 6,000 Zen value. And then we, of course, are giving away that special requisition pack, the Walker Light Exploration Cruiser, the Walker Texas Rangers, I'm going to call it the rest of the way out. So we'll have another chance for that soon. RIKERS, upgrade weekend is here.
Yeah, it is. But I do want to make a quick note just for people that don't want to give out their real personal email addresses. If you guys can create your own dummy one, and we can still get it to you, and you can delete it afterwards if that's an issue. So just consider that option. We just want to make sure you guys get your awards. Now, as for the upgrade weekend that started on the 14th and will end on the 18th of this month at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's basically if you've been waiting to upgrade any of your gear, then now's the time. Every tech upgrade that you use will receive twice as many tech points towards your next upgrade. This in turn reduces the amount of dilithium that must be sent to reach each upgrade threshold. This is allowing captains additional chances to obtain both marks and rarities for their favorite loadouts. Now, we just had a big release back the very first of the month or whatever it was, the 6th, for Victory is Life. This would be a good opportunity to use those upgrades. You won't be wasting as much dilithium. Plus, you'll be able to upgrade the items that you've been looking to upgrade with minimum effort, kind of. One of the things I would recommend, and this was actually pointed out by one of our members on our forums, is that if you're going to upgrade anything, upgrade your ship's weapons and its actual engines and whatnot first. Don't worry about the consoles because apparently there's this big break after you get Mark 12 to where the rarity and value of the item gets a lot higher compared to consoles. So the faster you get those raised, I guess the better your overall expectancy of your weapon is going to be. So I would take a look at that. I'll try to find the link and see if I can give it to James so I could share it with you guys. But it's a pretty good article and it's very detailed. And people from the development team over at Star Trek Online did help out a little bit and updated the information because they were actually surprised someone came up with them themselves. So they thought it was a good thing. So Anyways, good luck to everyone, and enjoy your new Jemadar characters.
Nice. Well, in addition to it being upgrade weekend, there's also, hey, a sale going on in the C-store, which started June 14th, if you weren't aware already, but runs to June 18th and ends at 10 a.m. Pacific. You can get 20% off ships. I can't tell what's on sale because it seems like I have all the ships, so it's not telling me a sale price. Are the new ships on sale too?
Let's see.
Just about every ship except for
Yeah,
what is it? Ships that have items additionally attached to them.
yeah.
So
Okay.
like,
So
so
yeah,
if it was a ship with upgrades or crew all in one bundle, those are not included.
yeah. Because I got it up right now. The Cardassian Intel bundle's on sale. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, it's a perfect time to buy any of those things, but also on sale. And I recommend getting these when they're on sale, but your duty officer slots because you can get those on sale. So that's nice. Also on sale, account shared bank slots, bridge officer slots, rename tokens, character slots. Oh, hey, I might need some more because I really am enjoying my Jem'Hadar, so I might need to make some more. And I like my Cardassian too, and I only made one. So anyway, this would be a good time to get extra character slots if you need them. Dry dock slots, the energy cap increase if you don't already have that. Outfit slots, in case you need more outfits like some of us. Inventory slots. So yeah, all those things are on sale. So make sure you check out the C store and pick something up if you've been keeping your eye on it.
Hey, Lost Kenny, I just sent you a whisper directly to you, so you might notice it at the bottom of your Twitch chat window if you just want to reply to me, and you did. Thank you very much. Like I said, it might be a day or so before we get that prize out to you, but you'll get it from either myself or email that says Fleet Admiral Winters on it. Again, congratulations on winning that giveaway. Yeah, it's always good when there's 20% off sales, especially the costume slots and or the uh, uh, character slots, because
Yes.
I go goo goo for those. Because I know you and I, Kat, we don't ever have enough costume slots, it seems.
No,
Um,
never. I'm
yeah,
always running out. So yay.
and also those duty officer roster slots, either the 25 or the 100 are always good to get. So if you got a little bit of extra finance there, go ahead and take advantage of the sale, even if you're going to get one of the bundles. Um, so, Rikers, what's going on at Xbox and PS4?
Well, it looks like they have. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this name probably, but the Archon Intel Assault Cruiser, and they have a 20% off ship sale, which started on the 14th and also ends on the 18th of this month at 10 a.m. Pacific. The ship, I didn't even know this existed. For some reason, I just completely passed my mind. But this assault cruiser has its own incremental phase cloaking device. Man, I blew my mind because I remember back the TNG episodes with that was it the Phoenix? Was there what was the ship's name that got stuck in the rock? Do you guys remember?
Oh, I don't remember. Was
The
that the one with Ro and Jordy?
No, this is the one where Rikers was holding things back from Picard because his old captain came over and they committed mutiny when he
Oh,
was younger.
The
that's right.
The
Pegasus is the
Yes.
ship,
Pegasus. Thank you.
which is a like it was a redone Oberth class.
Yeah. So
That's right.
Thank
That's
you,
right.
thank you, Twitch viewers, for helping
yes,
Rikers
thank you.
know, which was is actually a very good episode, by the way.
It
Um,
was.
it was, yeah, and you can't remember it was Pegasus.
I got confused because I'm always thinking O'Brien and the Phoenix where they did that song at the end right before they took his captain's command away.
They sing about
Oh
cannons and
yeah.
haggis and the
Uh,
troops.
but yeah, it looks like a good deal for people on the council to get that ship, especially since there's a 20% sale off the ships. I mean, it's completely worth it. Or get a ship that you've been wanting that you haven't purchased that's been on your list forever. Um, with that, they also have, which we just recently completed, another Phoenix prize pack event, which also started on the 14th and is going to end on June 21st at 10 a.m. So this is your perfect opportunity to purchase and open promotional prize packs that offer players unique opportunities to save many otherwise unaccessible items, ships, equipment, which were previously unavailable because it's been retired. So it's pretty much your chance to get those items now. I know Kat mentioned the Zephyrin Coffin gun. That's
Yes.
a Phoenix prize pack item right there, and it's beautiful. I love that weapon. It's the next best thing, or if not equal or better, to the TR-116. So, you know, guys, go for it. Or if you don't have a red batter capacitor, there's another way of getting that too. So enjoy, have fun, and see you guys around in Xbox and PS4. Hope you guys are enjoying your version of our anniversary event.
Yeah, so they kind of did the same thing. I think they had a Phoenix price pack. It went down, then it's back up. So yeah, definitely take advantage of all that in Xbox and PS4. So we have patch notes for June the 14th, 2018, and I believe a couple weeks ago we talked about how many patch notes would be after release, and there was 2 additional patch notes, and then I know at one point there was a server reset. So uh, we kind of got that right. So there is a ton of patch notes this week, and rightly so because we just had Victory's Life released. They fixed a bunch of things, and now they found other things broken. So I'm not going to go through everything. Hit the link in there uh, to PC to pick up all PC news to pick up all the patch notes. Just some of the more important ones. All Jim'Hadar captains can now transwarp to Deep Space Nine, which I think I've heard on a couple of the grapevine that's not actually true, but I don't know. Resolved an issue which caused Cardassian intel ships to completely disappear when using cloak, which that one I read and I was like, well, aren't they supposed to disappear? They're cloaked, but you know. They added crafting event starting on June 21st, so that'll be next weekend. So that was general content. They resolved a bunch of issues for like researcher rescue, stranded in space, hide and seek, stop the signal, renegades regret, the swarm, storm clouds gather, where the Jim'Hadar captains could not start, replay, or get stuck or whatnot. So that stuff should have been fixed. And they also resolved numerous text-related issues throughout the Victory's Life content because they did not have the new one for spell check. Systems, they resolved an issue that caused the Gamma Task Force daily bonus marks cooldown to be tracked incorrectly in the view cooldowns window. So hopefully that's now working correctly. That actually shows how long until it's actually finished cooldown. They resolved an issue that resulted in Jim'Hadar Vanguard captains to not be able to claim the Gamma Recruit specialization rewards. That's a very important one.
Oh yeah, I noticed that one too because I was like, why can't I collect any of these things?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that should have got fixed on Thursday's patch. And character, they resolved issues where Jim'Hadar captains can now select additional Klingon faction outfits, but removed on the Federation side them to be able to select all the Federation type of outfits.
Boo.
They resolved an issue which caused the seam to appear on the Cardassians' necks. They resolved an issue that caused Cardassian hands and chest to be missing when wearing some swimwear. And my favorite one of this is resolved an issue where some swimsuits would not show up for Jim'Hadar and Cardassian captains.
Oh
I
heck
am
no.
waiting. I'm waiting for summer event, which they haven't released. Last we knew, it's possible this is going to be pushed to July, but don't hold my, let's, don't know for sure because of Victory's Life. I cannot wait to see Cardassians and Jim'Hadar wearing swimsuits. I can't wait. I think it's going to be the sexiest thing ever in the world. Someone says Doomsday in Mind enemy still broken. And looking forward to my glorious Cardassian getting his swimwear drifting of the sun. I am too. I am honest. Gold Ducat in a Speedo is going to be awesome. And the sand all in his neck ridges. I love it. Some known issues. Many PvE queues have an issue where the enemies are still not scaling correctly. Players above level 60 still can't get into PvP matches. And some Jim'Hadar captains are in a state where they cannot rechain skills, and then Jim'Hadar captains cannot play, as we just heard here, the Doomsday device, which that's terrible. So yeah, as is sweet baby Jesus covering your eyes with Cardassian and Jim'Hadars and Speedos. Some 92, I curse my imagination. Yes, oh my. So, with that, we're done with the PC patch notes. Let's kick off the second giveaway for tonight for a chance to win a TNG ship pack code. For this one, you're going to type in the word Lieutenant Broccoli into the Twitch chat now. Yes, I said it, broccoli. Yes, I mean Barkley for life. So make sure Lieutenant Broccoli. Uppercase, lowercase, sideways case, undercase, whatever case, however the case. Lieutenant Broccoli. Put that into the Twitch chat now for your chance to win the TNG ship pack code. That's going to be the tier 4, 5, and 6 Galaxy variants. Can't remember if that other things come up and whatnot. So we are going to go into Armada news, and there's a lot because we're going to talk about Armada news. We're going to talk about 5-year anniversary news. We're going to talk about some other news. First of all, tomorrow is Father's Day, so let's say a big happy birthday to all of our parents out there. Make sure you call your dads and whatnot tomorrow, or make sure the kids take you to dinner and whatnot. So happy birthday to all of them. Birthday. We had some birthdays this week. I'm going to hack all these up. Lieutenant Garrick Ix, Lieutenant Commander Tersis, Hades, Mark 4, Lieutenant Commander Greyhawk, Captain Spurious, and Shinru at Optimus 13. Happy birthday to all of you.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. 5-year anniversary news. As if you've been listening to the shows the last couple weeks, or if you're brand new, Priority One Armada is 5 years old as a gaming community. And because of that, we have been doing a month-long celebration. Members of Priority One Armada, and if you want to join, there is the button in the Twitch links below. You can then join the Priority One Armada, bring a character in. We're doing 3 giveaways per day. All you have to do is be logged into either your Fed or KDF character that is part of the Priority One Armada in the PC. We're giving away a daily TR-116B sniper rifle. We're also giving away a stack of 20 superior ground tech upgrades and an accelerated officer training pack, which is really cool for brand new characters. It helps you level them up, gives you some really good gear every 10 levels. Those are being done at random times throughout the day. I can tell you on Saturday, good chance that the giveaways will be done some of the giveaways will be done during the show. Also this week, June 13th, and we've been doing it every Wednesday, we have our Where's Winters event. This is a massive giveaway, and the way this works is Winters will hide at a location and will send clues in-game in our in-game chat channel. And you deduce where he's at based on the clues, go and find him, and once you find him, you click on him and you use the emote salute, and you can win a prize. It's open to all Priority One Armada members, both Federation and KDF characters. That's our House of Martok, House of Moog, and the new House of Grilka. There's no specific time for the event on Wednesday, but I do know Winters did it this last week. He did give everyone like a half an hour notice, so if people were in the middle of a mission or doing something else, they could kind of, finish that up before he kicked it off. First prize, there's a grand first prize every week, and that's a Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code, the TNG Ship Pack code, 250 contraband, a fleet ship module for the first prize. And then we pay 5 additional prizes. Each of those members get 5 lockbox keys, 25,000 fleet credit bonus pools, a 2,000 CPX bonus pool. So all total for all 4 weeks, the prizes are worth 2.5 billion EC. And we want to congratulate our winners for the 13th. First prize went to Zasha at Zelon, and the 2nd through 6th prizes went to Some Fedora, Sophia Hyper Hydra, Satar at Starfighter Bob, a Shelley Grua Ula, who I can't pronounce at
What was
all.
that?
Say
Sele Gil Ula.
it again, please.
Sele Gul Ula at Sele Ilagula. Again,
Someone recorded that, right?
yeah. This is all being recorded for this to come back. And then Kelly at Skyfire 666. One other rule with this, everyone's open to participate with this in Priority One Armada weekly. However, if you do win the big prize, you can't win it on a subsequent week, but you can still win the 2nd through 6th prize. So there's some people who could get some lockbox keys this week on that. So welcome to Jam Julison and Meow Chards and a few others, and right, Hunter is back because he's returned.
Welcome, guys.
So there'll be another edition of the Where's Winters coming up this Wednesday. Again, just be in Priority One Armada Winters will give it up, and it'll be great. Also, today we did the Intergalactic Grand Prix. This was the 530 million ECN prizes that we gave out. This is a space race where I create a course that takes you from one end of the STO universe to the next and makes you waste transwarp slipstreams and generally just gives problems to people with it. It is designed for level 60 characters with all storyline missions done. It's a very hard race to put on, and I want to thank all the admirals who joined me today, first of all, including Captain Jason, who is a member of the Priority One Armada Twitch team. He also helped out with this, giving up his chance at prizes, so thank you for doing that. And we had some racers out there today, and we gave away the first prize, which was a Crossfield class Science Vanguard T6 ship. And that went to Rincewind at Vimy. Second prize was the Zenkathi Sunkdin Escort. That went to Zasha at Zelon. Third place was 10 lockbox keys, 250 contraband, one fleet ship module, a 23rd Century Promotion R&D development pack, and that went to some at Fedora. Fourth place was, it's a total 100 each beam cannon engineering kit, projectile shields, and science superior tech upgrades. Cardassia at Eric 8299 won 700 total tech upgrades, 100 each. So congratulations on that. Again, thank you to all the people who helped out with that, and thank you to everyone who donated the prizes for that event. A big thank you for that. It was a great race. The lead changed many times. You could tell when someone used a transwarp, someone didn't. It came down to the very end where Rincewin and Zasha came up to me, and I thought Zasha was going to win it, but Racewin got the salute in at the very last second and won the race. So congratulations to that. The events aren't ending. We have another event next Saturday, and that is going to be the costume contest. And I actually have to pull this up. We are doing a costume contest. This costume contest is brought to you by our friends at Priority One Armada Ferengi Alliance, reminding you to navigate the great material continuum, and be wary of the rocks and shoals that can take that profit away from you. This event was created by Vice Admiral Bulls, and we are doing this event. And just to give you a quick what it's about, it's open to all Priority One Armada members, our Federation KDF. You can't be fleetless or from another fleet. We will have 3 categories. Members can enter all 3 categories. However, you can only win 1 top prize in a category. And the categories are, in the Ferengi tradition, we're using the rules of acquisition. The rule of acquisition number 47: don't trust a man wearing a better suit than your own. This category, put on your best business sharp-dressed attire and show us how you earn profit. The second category is the rule of acquisition number 35: war is good for business. For this one, you're going to put your best war costume on and show us how you succeed on the battlefield. And the third category is the rule of acquisition 109: dignity in an empty sack is worth the sack. This one you'll be able to put on your funniest, zaniest, ugliest, out the door, train wreck, beautiful costume that you have and show us how you're worth more than the sack. To give you some additional information about this costume contest, if I can find it, where is it at? Actually, I got to go somewhere else real quick for it. But we got some great prizes for this costume contest. And we're giving away 3 first, 3 second, and 3 third place prizes for it. Each category's first place prize is a T5U Decorah and the original Sirius TOS BOF codes. These are the bridge officer codes. I want to thank Bulls for donating the Decorahs for this event. Second place in each category is 2 outfits, the Sona outfit and the Muds outfit. And third place in each category is 10 lockbox keys. So total, we're giving away about 1,175,000 in prizes for the event next Saturday. We'll have a fleet mail going out. It'll also be put up on the Priority One website under the 5-year anniversary on the forums with more information on that. You don't want to miss it. You got to show up for the event. I believe we're holding it on Risa.
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it should be super fun though. I'm
Yeah.
really excited about it.
Yeah, because we need a cross-faction map for both Fed and KDF, and Rice has got good lighting because it never gets dark there anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer though.
Outstanding. We'll talk about next week. We'll talk about the screenshot contest that we'll be doing at the end of the month with about 1 billion ECN prizes on June 30th. Now, we talked about last week the 5-year anniversary. Xbox is also doing some events, and they had a screenshot competition today. And I actually have the screenshots. I'm going to show you the winners of the screenshot competition here in a moment. But first prize was a Udine Nikor Bio Warship and a couple of lockbox keys. And second, third place prizes was 325,000 fleet credit bonus pools and 750 reputation mark bonus pools. And first place prize went to, and I'm going to hatch this name, and no one at Xbox knows how to pronounce it anyway. Azanomi with his a Ryzian relaxing shot. So he's relaxing on Ryza. He's got his pad. Supposedly he likes to relax by conjuring up ship builds. I don't understand it. So that's his relaxation. And something about the ship above it and whatnot. So it was a great screenshot for that. So congratulations to him. Draco1479, he had the Florida flyby with the NX ship in honor of Tucker's sister and all those who perished during the Zindi attack. So a very nice screenshot of the NX doing a fly over Florida to pay respects to those who lost their lives during the Zindi attack. And then finally, we have the Batleth Assault. And this winner here, oh, there it is. It's a Batleth Assault. This was taken, obviously, on the park on Dyson Ground Battle Zone. As you can see, one of his bridge officers is laying flat on her back because, that's what they do there. They don't help you at all. Or that could be Solek or Tyr. I don't know who. Oh, it's his bridge officer. So yeah, he is. That was the third place winner, and also congratulations and thanks to those guys for winning, and thank you to everyone who entered the contest. They had a lot of fun doing that contest, and uh, all those and some of the other screenshots are on the Priority One Armada website. So if you haven't had a chance to go out there and look, it's under the 5-year anniversary section, the console for them. Now, they also have an event coming up next Friday. This is actually Friday, from what I've told, at 3 o'clock. They are doing a Where's Winters event, but they're calling it the Search for Solek. Their Admiral Solek will hide somewhere in the galaxy and give out clues at 5-minute intervals via their fleet channel to members to come and find him. The first 3 members to find him and use the salute emote will win some great prizes. First prize for this event, a T6 Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser. This is Xbox.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That is out the door. Outstanding. Second prize is a Tholian Mesh Weaver, 2 lockbox keys, a complete Aegis set, and a 25,000 fleet credit bonus pool. Third place is the Mirror Universe Star Cruiser, 2 lockbox keys, a 25,000 fleet credit bonus pool, and 4 500 reputation mark bonus pools. Donations for this event, the Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought and the Tholian Mesh Weaver was donated by Admiral Solek, who we've had on the show back in April. Very, very great guy. He is a great asset to the Priority One Xbox. The Mirror Universe Star and the Star Cruiser, the keys, the Aegis set, and the bonus pools, those were donated via the Fleet Bank EC that was raised by members who donated. So that went right back out for prizes. So, really outstanding. This is their big event. So if you're on Xbox Priority One, you want to do this event. I know they'll have fleet emails being sent out. It'll probably be on the website. So make sure that you're able to do this event on Xbox. And it is open. They have a Fed and a KDF fleet, so it's both open to both sides. So get there and do that. Next week, we're going to talk about their final event, which is a costume contest with some great prizes they're going to be giving away. And as always, for more information about Priority One's 5-year anniversary events on both PC and Xbox, you got to visit the 5-year anniversary section on the forums in the Priority One Armada website. While we can send emails out in game, we can't cover everything. Character limits. Go out there, read the rules, compete. We love it. We love everyone in the Priority One Armada. And with that, the last thing tonight is our website donation. We want to thank Lieutenant Commander Dauntless for his donation to the Priority One Armada website. As we always say, donations to the Priority One Armada go right back into our TeamSpeak website, goes right back into everything, member services, giveaways, the whole 9 yards. So we appreciate him, and we appreciate everyone who donates to the Priority One Armada. Thank you very much. And now it's time to do the second giveaway tonight of the TNG Ship Pack Code. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here one more time, as if you have not entered, I'll give everyone another chance because we had a lot of info there. You want to type the word Lieutenant Broccoli, put that in the Twitch chat now if you've not already done so, for your chance to enter in for the TNG Ship Pack Code. That is the Tier 4, 5, and 6 Galaxy variants, and I guess some other things. Excuse me. All right. So we're going to go, someone just noticed, in case I misspelled it, there it is. I don't have the keyword anti-spam on for it, so in case you did misspell it. So make sure you get that put in. We're going to go ahead, and it has to be all of it. You can't make it
I
little.
saw one person abbreviated lieutenant.
You can't
So
abbreviate it. The
if you
keyword,
did that
yeah,
before,
put it
do
back
it
in.
again.
Yeah, put it in. It has to be spelled out completely. It cannot be abbreviated because I'm using my thing. You can do it uppercase, lowercase, sideways case, inverted case, Doctor Who case, Star Trek Wingdings case, but it has to be the full word. We got a lot. Copy paste. There it is. There it is. Copy paste. So let's go ahead and ring up the winner of that prize. Oh, everyone's. Yep, I see that. Getting it in last moment. And the winner is Payzak. 1. Congratulations to you. You have won the TNG Ship Pack Code. If you will click on me and send a whisper to me, I need your real email address, or if you've got a throwaway one, because we have to send it out via real email because it is a image of the actual card with the code on it, and that's the way we're doing it. So congratulations to you. I got our earlier winner, Los Kenneth 16, on the Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer code, and congratulations to him. And before we get going, anything
I was gonna
else?
say there's Starfleet Dental in with us right now, and he's the Space Jesus. You did a pretty good job.
Congrats! Yeah, dental
Oh
one.
my god, I just saw that because I was all freaked out too by whoever said they were freaked out by that little thing that's happening in the center there.
Well, welcome to some of the Starfleet Dental people.
Yeah.
It's great to have you
Thanks
on the
for
show. Make sure you hit the follow button.
Wow, Space Jesus. That really does look like Space Jesus.
Yeah, I did a fantastic job with it.
So
Nice.
nice. So yes, again, Pazek, make sure you get me your in-game, your real email address so we can get that prize out to you. So we've got one more prize to give away before the end of the show, and that's going to be the big prize, the Special Requisition Pack Walker Texas Ranger Class Light Exploration Cruiser. It is the T6 ship. It is the ship you've all been wanting to win. But it is now time for us to beam on up to our ships, and we are going to head to Defura. We're going to do the Borg Invasion Zone. So we're going to go kill some Borg tonight. So let's all get beaming up, and if you're joining us but not in with us, definitely make your way over there, whether you're Federation, Klingon, Romulan, Jem'Hadar, or Cardassian. So let's beam up and we'll head out to Defura.
Oh yeah, you can transwarp. Yay.
Yes, I know. That's one of the nice things I'm doing right now. So also make sure you've got your ground traits set. Was that what you were going to say, Rikers?
No, I was gonna ask you. I thought you had some exciting news that you wanted to share with us.
I always have exciting news.
Are we doing the invasion zone? Yeah,
Yes,
right.
yeah. You don't want to go to Defura City. I
Oh
sent
yeah,
I,
that's super boring.
yeah, I sent people there today for the Intergalactic Grand Prix. You know, that's boring. I had Jason sitting there too.
Yeah, there's not even a bar there, because trust me, I looked. What the heck? That's just not even right.
Yep. So yeah, Payzak, if you just click on, hang on, please click on me and send a WHIS Pure, and provide your real email so I can send you the prize.
So far we're in instance 1. There's only one instance, but people keep showing up, so...
Yep.
This should be epic. Everyone go ahead and make sure you grab all the missions you can.
Yep. Definitely do that. Alright, I gotta change into a different outfit because she can't fight. I do believe, Section 31 tonight is in the house.
Nice! What's
Yep.
up, Section 31?
Yep, Section 31. I'm gonna switch her to a Ferengi energy whip on top of her rifle so she can just beat the crap out of the Borg. The Borg are gonna... Alright.
I think they're going to go down real fast, and this is something I've never seen before, so it might be quite funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick everything up.
I wanted to fight the Borg as a liberated Borg just because I thought that'd be fun.
I see what you're doing there. You're,
Yeah.
Alright, that's the... Yeah, pick up the city too, because we'll probably head over there. We won't go into the temple because that's 5-man teams, so we'll probably do most things on the wide area.
So we're not going to the power plant either then?
No, I mean, that's a 5-man team. And I know there's still some bugginess in the power plant. So
Are we just leaving from here, or are we taking a transporter?
We probably transport. Let's go over to the temple first. And then we'll run that for a little bit, and then we'll run into the city. Don't really need to form teams. I know we're going to take up more than one instance. Just try to get into an instance that you can. But make sure you pick up the missions for the area wide, the power, and some of the others. Don't pick up anything for the power plant, because we're not going to go there. So we're going to transport to the temple and do the missions around the temple. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's been a long time since we've been here. And because of the bugs. So it's just kind of one of those things right now. We're coming here because we just haven't been here in a while, and it's fun to kill Borg. We haven't done that. We haven't killed Borg in a while.
I almost shot Kat because I thought she was one of the Borg that was trying to attack me.
My disguise totally worked then.
Yes.
It sure did.
And a reminder, we are on ground, so anyone that is doing any orbital strikes and or things there as the first orbital strike, make sure you call danger close. All right, hey, I've got you. Give me a moment there. I will send you a whisper. All right, I just sent you, and I'm probably still hatching it up, Puzak. I just sent you a whisper in Twitch, and if you just send me your real email, I will go ahead and get that prize out to you. You probably will show up at the bottom underneath the actual the show itself.
Isn't there a trick to this part?
Yeah, you have to deploy the little turrets here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. How do you activate those?
Just come up to it, and when it says modify turret, hit it, and it'll attack the Borg in question. And you can only attack that Borg.
I don't know why you're all sitting up here. You need to go straight in. Kill the Borg. Do this. Now let's just go ahead here. Let me add some difficulty to the mission. There we go. We'll drop in a dampening field so that we can't see them or they can see us. All right, Puzak, I got your email. Thank you very much, sir. And again, we still have the Walker Texas Ranger Class T6 Light Exploration Cruiser to give away tonight.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! With the Dodge Ram hood ornament and the...
I'm sorry, Kat.
I mean, I'm just shaking my head, though you can't see that, but...
Oh no, I could feel it.
Though, for Discovery fans out there, the Walker class, that's the Shenzhou that, Captain Giorgio was flying.
You mean Emperor Giorgio?
Well, she was Captain Giorgio when she originally flew this Shenzhou.
correct me if I'm not wrong, but didn't there a fellow named Jason Isaac named Captain Gabriel Lorca? Didn't he die?
Oh, he
Oh!
Why you gotta keep bringing that up?
Yeah,
That's just not even right.
I don't think he's coming back either.
There hasn't been any word yet that he might be coming back.
Just depressed me even more today.
Let's get these turrets going, man. Let's get these turrets up.
I'm like, it's not letting me like activate them. I don't know what's happening here.
If it's already been activated once by one person, you have to wait until it becomes unactivated to reactivate.
Yeah, we need to get some of these activated. Where's the shields at?
Shields? You don't need a shield.
I don't need any shields.
You can't keep everyone's attacking them, and it's not gonna do anything unless the turrets hit them. So you guys need to let them go free and just stop your attacks.
Let the Borg go free. We can't let that happen. I'm trying to remember the last time we were here, and it had to be months ago. I mean, literally months ago.
I actually think it was last year.
Yeah, it was. Because of the fact it was kind of bugged up. So, but yeah.
Come on, guys, you're all gathered up like a cadet review. We need to get these turrets going. Get out of the center.
There is one other thing as far as that goes with the, we were talking Discovery. Actually, a couple things. And the first one, according to TrekNews.net, Sir Patrick Stewart, hints at a possible Star Trek Discovery role.
I'm kind of scared about that.
I am all for more Patrick Stewart, but how are they going to do that?
That's why I'm scared.
It can't be a Picard, because the Picard's he was the first one that left the solar system.
Right.
So are they going to do?
He's just going to have to play someone else.
Or are they going to do some time sort of thing like they did with
thing.
Daniels in the 29th and 30th centuries?
Or do some weird holographic thing like they did with Troy and RIKERS.
Oh, yeah. Don't bring that up. That's horrible.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yep.
Well, also, and like all the Discovery showrunners have been replaced, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, that was news. That was just announced 14 hours ago or something like that.
So yeah, Star Trek Discovery replaces its showrunners yet again. Alex Kurtzman replaces Gretchen Berg and Aaron Harbarts over leadership and operational issues, put that in air quotes, and not for, again in air quotes, creative reasons, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The showrunners had reportedly become abusive, and some writers became uncomfortable working with them on the series and threatened to file HR complaints, according to an unnamed source. Discovery is also reported to be well over budget. Season 2 is looking good, however, according to CBS execs underneath Kurtzman's plan and leadership. So
none of that bodes well for Season 2. I'm kind of concerned now.
So you remember...
Kurtzman, he is the executive producer and creator originally anyways with Fuller, so it's not like it's a bad thing. At least we still had someone that's part of it and that started from the beginning, but having the leader change each time isn't too great of a thing.
Well, if I remember correctly, Season 1...
Yeah, Sano Skyrat said Kurtzman was the one behind Into Darkness.
Yeah, Star Trek, cons, JJ Treks. If I remember correctly, during Season 1, there were a number of people who in their title had the name producer. And if you watch Discovery in the intro when they did that, I believe it was 21 or 22 people who had the word producer in their name.
Oh, yeah. A lot of producers.
Yes. All right, this isn't working. We're not getting anywhere with this.
It's because everyone keeps on attacking the Borg instead of letting them come up the ramp so we can turn on the turrets and kill them.
Oh, okay. So that's what we're...
That's why I keep on telling everyone to back out of there.
All right, so we have to let the Borg pretty much come to us because, gosh forbid, we're too strong for them.
They need to come up the ramp so that we can activate the turret. Once the turret hits one of the Borg, we're able to attack and kill that Borg only.
Okay.
We have to do that 12, 13 times or whatever it is.
All right, so let the Borg come up. Don't fire at them. Hold, check fire, check fire, check fire. Well, we've got Borg up on the thing, so
Yeah, don't worry about them. Those are the ones that are always going up, and then the people, the what is it, the NPCs usually kill them off.
yeah. So we picked the right place to go to because we got the killers are here.
Well, we got some more Borg coming up right now, so it should be just a
All
moment.
right,
So
all right.
get those
Everyone,
turrets
check
ready, guys.
check fire, check fire. Don't fire. Let them come up. Let them come up. Let the Borg come up. We'll see what happens. One
Looks like we
Borg.
got our first kill of the day here. Whoever did that, thank you.
All right, we've got a kill. Really? Okay. I'm dark because I'm a trialic pattern enhancer.
Oh, it's Fedora. Thank you, Fedora. You got the right idea.
Yep. I'm gonna go back into the trialic pattern enhancer so we can be dark. So I know this might be some special news. We talked about party at the bottom of the stairs. There it is. Um, but for us sci-fi fans out there, you learned this week that Amazon has come to the rescue and has saved The Expanse, and there will be a season 4.
Yay!
There it is.
That
So,
I
news
mean, you
makes
needed
me
this
glad.
and the Expanse, yeah.
yep, there will be a season 4 of The Expanse. I just got something, so it looks like we're doing something right.
Yeah, we just got to do a couple more.
All right, I'm just standing here looking beautiful. But
The
yeah,
Expanse, I love that. Yeah, it was saved. I mean, it's starting to get really good too.
yeah, I watched this last Wednesday episode of it, man. I was like, wow. Um, the whole thing with Miller and him going into the nucleus and all that, just outstanding.
Yeah, I was already starting like to purchase the show because I was afraid it wasn't going to get renewed and I didn't want to lose it.
I wonder when the commander on the OPA ship is going to finally have their final confrontation with the captain on there.
Oh, there's only 2 more episodes left, so we're going to see what's going to happen here real soon.
Yeah. But yeah, big congratulations to them for getting on Amazon.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Dauntless was very pleased with that. Yep, a lot of people were. And the whole reason was sci-fi because it's a first-run show and whatnot. So.
Yeah, sci-fi. In truth, I don't like sci-fi as much because at the beginning, before NBC all took over everything, they actually used to do good sci-fi shows.
Come on, this
A
is the
lot of
same
them.
channel that brought us Sharknado.
Well, that was after the fact, but sci-fi when it used to not be SYFY was actually a lot better, and it had some good shows on there. And then it just kind of all changed. Now it's all about like these teen pop drama, magicians, vampire type of crap, and reruns of shows that aren't even sci-fi in the first place.
I don't watch. I don't
night.
watch it. I don't watch it really that much anymore.
According
I
to
watched last night. Sci-fi had the mechanic on.
according to Sino Skyrat, sci-fi used to be good, but now they are the enemy. And Shadslayer says the last Sharknado movie is this year.
Lord.
That we know of.
Yeah. I mean, this is a channel that's brought you so many great shows that are just remakes of other hype movies with name changes and some changes to the story and just top-notch graphics.
I mean, like I said at the beginning, some of the shows were great, and I loved them. Eureka, we got Warehouse 13, and those are just to name a few. Those were good before things started to really change, and it was like, oh no, this isn't the sci-fi I know.
Sci-fi did have wrestling for a while.
Oh yeah, that too. Hours of it.
Yeah, yeah, they had I believe one of the WWE's.
It was WWE SmackDown.
Yeah, they had that, which is now moving from USA to Fox. Or I think Yeah, they got a
I didn't
billion.
hear that.
Yeah, they got $1 billion deal to move it to Fox, I believe. Just the SmackDown.
Because I know they just recently did the move back to USA because they wanted to try to have all the shows on the same network. And they still were because um, USA Sci-Fi is all owned by NBC Universal, so they just kind of moved it around so they can make money.
Yep.
Get rid of all that dead space. But yeah, that's the first time I ever heard about Fox buying
Yep.
into the show.
Are we done over here? What's
It's
going
7 to
on?
12. Everyone's still just tacking everything, so it's
Yeah, I think part of this, you know what? I think part of this is coming from the fact, and it's been brought up, that we don't have teams, so we're all individually doing this. But I know some of this is like area wide, so yeah. See,
For this one, I just take off my auto fire button and I just do it manually. Because you can only tack that one Borg that the turret shoots at, and that's it. So shooting at all the other ones is useless. It doesn't do nothing.
And let's talk about whose idea it was to come here tonight.
Wasn't my idea.
Was not mine either. It was
Hey,
this.
it wasn't me to come exactly right here. You said let's go here first, so you're partly to blame.
I'm partly. Way.
Should we go to another area or?
Yeah, we've got people.
It's nothing with the mission. It's just that we're not doing it correctly.
Yeah, it's you don't need to shoot the Borg. Get the turrets. Let the turrets take care of the Borg.
Yeah, because usually this flies really quick. But when you have all the Borg up here in the top, you don't get new fresh Borg, so you can't continue fighting.
Well, that also, we've got a great group in here. That's killing. That's that. Can we point fingers? Yes, RIKERS, William T. That's who we want to blame for tonight.
As long as it's William T and it's not me, I'm fine.
I thought your first name was William T.
I didn't put William T.
And someone in Waffle House. Where's Waffle House coming into this?
Oh man, now you're getting me hungry.
Waffle House.
I haven't had a Waffle House in a while.
Actually, Jason and I were talking about Waffle House earlier today, so yeah. All right, well, hopefully people stop shooting and we'll get the turrets and let the turrets do the work, which just seems so off because we're supposed to whatnot.
Don't use your security escorts, guys. You don't need them right here.
Oh, the IHOB, the International House of Burgers.
Oh, hi, Bob.
IHOB.
They
Not
should call it Hi Bob.
Yeah, it's whatever. It was stupid. I saw that the other day. I was like, what the heck?
I see a small creature running across the map, and all it's doing is shooting out things. That's this creature right here. Yep, Starfleet there, incidental. They're just shooting party stuff. Here, let's just fire up a Phoenix. I bet you if I do this, all the Borg will come after it.
I don't know who keeps on putting out their security teams, but they're preventing them from coming up to use the turrets.
Yeah. Again, we pick a place to go to, and we can't, This is not our normal shows, by the way. We don't normally come here because of this issue.
This isn't an issue.
Well, it seems to be an issue tonight, so
for us, because we're unorganized.
congratulations on those few Omega marks that you've earned, and congratulations on killing some Borg.
Woohoo!
I'm just gonna stand here at this point. So this is getting really good. We're running through all of our topics for discussion during the away mission. So we're now talking about IHOB, the International House of Burgers. Jason?
I'm still waiting to hear about your other personal story that you've been bugging about all week.
I haven't been bugging about it all week. I brought it up yesterday because it's the greatest thing ever in the world. But
you brought it up to me like a week or so ago when you were doing your marathon.
No. I wasn't doing my marathon a week ago. I'll be doing now. I will say this: June 30th, on the Priority One Armada channel that you're all on right now and enjoying. we will have in celebration of finishing out the 5-year anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of the Priority One Armada, the 1 year anniversary of the Twitch stream. We'll have episode 50 of Priority One Armada live, and in celebration of all of that, we are going to have a very special marathon stream. We are going to go from 12 p.m. Central Time on the 30th until midnight. And I will be inviting members of the Priority One Armada to come join us on the show. We'll talk to them, learn about them. We'll do some missions or some Qs or STFs together, and we will kill things. And then
kill things.
Yeah, we'll kill things. And then at 8 o'clock, we will kick off episode 50 of Priority One Armada live, in which we will be doing a special 4-hour show because we're going to go until midnight. And that will be Jemadar night, and we are planning to hit every Q battle zone. Well, obviously we won't be coming here, that we can in game over that 4-hour time. And again, we'll have some great giveaways during that time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in June 30th for the big marathon stream. For those of you who during the day come on with me, we'll have some prizes to give away. We'll do some little prizes throughout the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. To be honest with you here, I'm going to be very honest. I think we've spent an incredible amount of time here, and we're not getting any further.
Oh, I only need one more.
Yeah, that's the problem. You need one more. Other people need 8 or 12. So I think it's just time. We're going to go ahead.
I need all of them. Yeah, I've moved.
Yeah.
I went somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and move somewhere else here, because obviously this is just not working the way we want it. And we want to make sure people can get. If you're still going, go. But I'm gonna move to a different location so I can start getting some additional things, and whatnot. So, where did you guys move to?
Oh, I'm just down the hill.
Oh, you moved down the hill. So are you getting things down the hill?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So we're still in the temple, but down the hill. Is that where you're at, RIKERS?
In just a minute, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go back.
There's a zone-wide. It says blowback. I don't know if that's one, or unless we want to go to the northwest corner of the map.
Yeah, it's some people saying the turrets just aren't beaming in right, so I'm just gonna go down the hill. Hopefully there'll be enough turrets and whatnot that's already spawned that will kill the Borg. But yeah, let's get down here into the temple and start blasting away at these things. So let me switch back to the rifle. Cat, I'm following you.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going up. I'm like, I'm headed towards the arrows.
I finally completed it after most of you left. It was easy.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening is you're going to complete it when things fall. It looks like we're coming into.
I think the city is
Yeah,
where
this
a
is
bunch
the
of
city.
stuff is.
So let's battle.
Okay.
Let's kick some butt in the city here.
Oh, you guys went to the city instead of going to the ground of the temple?
Well, we're doing things. I think everyone's all over the place right now.
Yeah, I think there's more stuff to do over here.
Oh, I know why my personal shield is probably losing power, because I don't have armor on right now.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're not using an environmental suit again, are you?
I may be set up on an UV suit because that's where we were at a couple weeks ago. Yes, I am. Let me go ahead and find my... Let's put Solanae on. There we go. Now I can have a little protection. So yeah, I think it's still bugged. I have a citizen with me, a civilian.
So, where exactly is everyone? Because people in K7 are confused.
I'm in the city right now. That's where I headed to because.
Yeah, we're all in the city because there's more stuff to do here. I think there's more zone-wide missions you can do.
Yeah, like knocking on the doors and whatnot, and finding out none of the deferred people are home. You can't save them. See, like, watch this. I'm gonna knock on the door. There's the knock. Oh, I actually got one. Come with me. Come with me. So, we've been talking, we're out here in the Alpha Quadrant and Deep Space Nine and all that, and a couple things going on. James Darren, our favorite holodeck lounge singer, he celebrated his birthday on June 8th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so...
He's pretty old now, but he still looks pretty good for his age.
Yeah, he does.
You mean Vic?
Vic.
Yep.
Vic Fontaine.
Nice.
So...
I love some Vic.
Yeah, he's you can buy his music on Amazon and iTunes and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I bought it from at a convention once. He signed it for me. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, what I make a suggestion to the devs is that they need to create Vix and Quarks in the Hollow Suite and pipe his music in there.
Or just put it on the intercom with Deep Space Nine, like it's elevator music.
No, RIKERS again.
What? It's good music.
We're having problems, aren't we,
Hey,
RIKERS?
Space Jesus just ran by me.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Space Jesus, there it is.
He just blessed you.
Yep.
That was pretty sweet.
Bless you, my child. For I am Space Jesus.
All I can think of is that Flight of the Conchords, Bowie in space.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was so good. Me too.
What I was thinking was of Johnny Mnemonic with the guy that was like a god-looking creature, but it was like half robot and was killing
Oh, the
people.
dolphin thing? Oh, no, the other thing.
Yeah, the other guy, the one that was hunting him down.
Oh, someone's already knocked on this door.
Man, I love this shotgun.
You love
Why
your
are these people following me around? Where am I supposed to be taking them?
to wherever.
Oh, they follow you. They eventually get away. They get beat
Oh.
up.
Oh, I must not have picked that up, because there's a subspace.
But you know, Kat, I was noticing earlier when we were talking about the sell items and the Phoenix Pride Pack, people or someone in Xbox said that the rifle isn't part of their Phoenix set.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Don't want to go over there yet.
Never knew that.
So we got some people asking the weapons. For myself, I am using a TR-116B sniper rifle and/or my Ferengi energy whip. Kat, what is you're using the Zephyrin Coprin shotgun as your weapon of choice tonight? And
I am. I also have a TR-116 as a backup.
And I'm using my TR-116 and my Nakul Assault Plasma Blade for
very nice.
up front and close tech.
And good night to Some. He's heading off to bed.
See you, Some. Thanks for running the race today.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for staying on so long.
So shotties and whatnot, rifles are out. So we're just in essence, the Borg don't stand a chance.
So far, I haven't really seen too many.
No one's home at this place. I keep knocking on the door.
You're scaring them, Kat. Back off.
They wouldn't be home, man, because...
Stranger danger.
That's right, stranger danger. Come on, are you gonna knock the door? Oh, because I already... Okay, it did. Let's head over here. I see some Borg at long range. Watch this. I'm gonna pop
James,
them at range. Boom!
Why didn't you tell us about Won't You Be My Neighbor documentary?
You weren't supposed to bring that up. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, but I want to know. I'm impatient.
You ruined my surprise. You ruined the best news.
Surprise.
You ruined my surprise. The best news we're going to talk about all during the show is not Star Trek Online news. It's not Priority One Armada news. It is the documentary that came out June 8th, Won't You Be My Neighbor? And
I heard that was excellent.
It is. It has a 99% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, 8.6 on IBDM, and it should be higher. I don't know. I guess someone didn't understand what this was about. But it is about Fred Rogers and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, his show that he had for many years. And I grew up watching it.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we all did.
I think
I
I
think that's the problem. I think some of the younger people didn't, so they don't really know who he is.
Yeah, so for those of you who are probably under the age of 30 years old, and I hope if you are under that, you've watched it. Um, PBS Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was a children's program done by Fred Rogers. It started in 1967, black and white. I believe it ended in, I want to say 2003. Um, or British people. My apologies, Dauntless. Um, he he had a show where he talked to kids and he was very real about it, and they went over some great things. They discussed things that would scare kids, going to the dentist, going to the doctor, getting a shot. um, and what's really cool about it is, he went for so long, from 67 to the early 2000s. He passed away way before he really should have. And millions of American kids over the decades grew up watching his show.
Yeah, and
Uh,
he basically devoted his whole
yep.
life to it.
He went to Congress. He talked to Congress. He was one of the most interesting stories was that Big Bird was going to be on the show, and um, Mr. Rogers wanted Big Bird to take off the hood, to show the kids that there was a person underneath that, and they shouldn't be scared of a big bird. The actor who played Big Bird, declined, so the only time you see Big Bird is in the land of make believe, because that way he didn't have to take off his the Big Bird costume.
I suspect that Big Bird had some sort of contractual obligation to not
Yeah, me
not
too.
remove said costume,
I'm not
but
I'm not sure. He sung with many great talent. I can't remember David Bowie, but he did have a he met Yo-Yo Ma and his son,
Oh,
which is a great episode. He honestly also, he had children who were disabled on his show, those who had been confined to wheelchairs. Um, he tackled a lot of issues. They had episodes about divorce. They had the episodes about war. Um, and he was always genuine with.
no, he basically just treated the kids like they were normal human beings. Didn't treat
Exactly.
them any different.
And so this is a documentary about the show and his life, and I think it's about an hour and a half long. It came out June 8th. It's not in all theaters right now. It's You can go out and search for theater listings. It's going to probably be more of the specialty houses.
Yeah,
Uh,
more like the playhouses and whatnot. They'll
yeah,
have them.
they'll have it right now. I know my theater that I go to regularly, I think it might have it coming out later this month. But for me to go see it, I have to drive about 35 miles. And to be honest with you, I am going to see it. Um, and I'll get it on DVD or Blu-ray when it comes out, because for me, it's Mr. Rogers. I'm gonna say it. He's the shit. He's awesome.
Yeah, there's places in LA that have it out, so it was kind of nice, but I just wasn't willing to take the drive. I'd rather watch in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah. So, like I said, it just came out on the 8th. If you have an opportunity to go see it, definitely um, go and see it. It's gonna be something, especially if you grew up watching his show. I can tell you on Twitch every now and then there's a channel that actually does show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It premiered last year, and they showed all 880 plus episodes from the beginning. And boom, got that one done. And they actually just did it again recently on his 90th birthday. And they reshowed all the episodes, including some of the more favorite episodes. So definitely get out there. And then yes, Jason Smith, hey, welcome, man. For those of you who don't know Jason Smith, he is a great friend of Priority One Armada, and he demo records a lot of our shows and the things that we do, and he's got a great Twitter account where he puts his artwork up on that. So
I'm still waiting for my beauty
Hello.
shot.
yeah, well, I actually have from the last time I've got a picture of the Renegade doing
Fled.
Fed fleet defense. And actually yeah, okay, I'm on my
We're
sixth.
stumbling on the easiest words, aren't we?
I'm on my sixth beer right now. Okay, forgive me if I my.
Ugh, I need
That's just
another
a big
beer.
excuse.
I know.
Well, thank you for doing that, Jason.
Yeah, really.
We look forward to your next installment.
Yeah, Jason, definitely make sure you get your Twitter handle put into the Twitch chat. I know a lot of people would love to see the stuff that you do.
Make sure you get my good side, because I have one side that doesn't look as good as the other.
Jason, don't even worry about RIKERS. RIKERS is like in hot water tonight. How in the hell are they adapt? No, there's no way.
I'm in hot water.
Okay, this is stupid. The Borg are showing adapt it, and I'm using a rifle. There's nothing to adapt to. They die because it's the way it is.
They must just not like you.
So yeah, thank you, Jason, for putting that in. Again, just outstanding work that you do. Like I said, I pulled it and got it on my desktop now. I love that photo of the Renegade.
From back in the mirror universe.
No. This is one where we were doing. He was with me in a 5-man team on Fed Fleet Alert, and he got me. I started the mission and I was just doing, high-speed circles and whatnot, and he got me right in the middle, as I'm doing my, high-speed circle, and it's just awesome looking. It comes across the screen, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, he does all that stuff, and again, just outstanding work that he does. So hopefully you're here tonight with us, and we might see some good stuff up on your Twitter account the next day or so.
But no rush. We don't want to screw up your artistic integrity.
Well, I tell you what, if you get RIKERS, just go ahead and
you're gonna make him put a big X in front of my face. No
blot him out. Just blot him out. We don't care about RIKERS.
I know.
Here's this adapted crap again. Here's this adapted crap again, and oh heck, I'm in this area where I know it's not going to be working.
Where you at?
We're in uplink the thing. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, this thing is.
I'm running out of this place. No.
This thing is this thing is still buggy, man. Just as buggy as can be.
I'm not experiencing any bugs at all, man. I'm curious why you guys are experiencing it.
Well, I mean, it's things aren't working the way they should be working. Okay, you know that this zone has been bugged for quite a long time.
No, but that's what I'm saying. For me, I'm not seeing any of these issues. Everything seems to be working fine. It's just that when we're all together, for some reason, it's not completing because it's not allowing us to get the credits because we're not teamed.
Well, yeah, we have to team. See, we didn't do that right. So that's enough about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but just go out and see it if you haven't. Also, okay, really, the first theft ever inside of a store in Disney World?
Yeah, okay, so if you haven't seen this story yet, it's actually quite funny. There's a Disney store, inside almost every single Disney parks that are out there. But what happened was one of the people that were working the registers saw something being stolen from the front counters. It was a bag of peanut M&Ms, and the person that was stealing it was a squirrel that snuck in and was trying to evade her, and once he finally got it, he ran out of the store.
So you mean Chippendale Rescue Rangers were stealing from the Disney store? Yes, I remembered the reference.
Yeah. But this was a real thing, and it was on the news. It was so cute. They actually made a YouTube
sounds
video
adorable.
of it. You gotta watch it. It was just hilarious.
Well, there's Disney's next big blockbuster. Ship.
to recoup the dollar, and so they lost from the squirrel stealing from them.
Exactly.
Oh, less than $1. Come on now.
Oh, everything's more expensive in the Disney parks.
I know,
say,
but they're not paying that much for it, though. They're just
they're not,
upcharging
yeah.
you.
Oh, good, he got that one down. Someone says I made more latinum running around killing Borg than anything else in the game right now. You probably have.
And then you can't use really the latinum for much. At least not yet.
Yeah, they got to get some better latinum items in there.
I keep on hearing the rumor that they're gonna do something about that, but I still haven't seen anything.
Rumors are rumors.
Yeah, I know.
It's nuts. Alright, I guess we'll head over here to this one area and see what we can do.
Yeah, I don't think I've completed any of these missions because I get annoyed and then I want to leave.
Yeah.
I've completed a couple already.
I think I've done 3 or maybe 4. The Borg shield one still ain't doing, and the modified turrets, so those are the 2.
Yeah, I'm like, no one's home when I knock on the door. I don't get it.
That's what they're making you go around to check the houses, so that way if one's empty, they force you to move forward and get attacked again by Borg. So basically, you're fighting your way through everything in order to save people.
I don't want to save these people.
You have to save the people. They're our allies.
They might be your allies. I don't need allies. I've got a TR-116B sniper rifle and a T5U Tempest, man. I can destroy
the weapon
anything.
That says that it can't destroy a Borg because it's adapting.
I don't understand why. Yeah, that's the other buggy thing with it. They're adapting to my sniper rifle. Come on.
That's hilarious.
Catch. Yeah, you're shooting at them. Other people are. Yeah, we're shooting at them, and it's adapted because
Yeah, none of them are showing adapted on.
I'm from Starfleet. I have to help them.
There we go.
You know what? As a producer of this channel and also an admiral in Priority One Armada, I'm extending Mirror Universe until right now. I am not in Starfleet.
You're tapping out, huh?
I'm tapping out.
Starfleet is just too rough for you. You have to do
No,
something
Starfleet's too goody two shoes for me.
You're relocating to Section 31.
That's why I'm in Section 30. That's right. I am now Section 31. I am above and beyond Starfleeters.
I'm still wondering how that's going to work.
There goes
in season 2.
There goes Shad Slayer. Long live the Priority One Empire.
So did you and guys enjoy Victory's Life so far?
Yeah, I love it.
Can I tell you a secret?
You haven't done it yet.
I have yet to play anything, create anything, do the storyline missions or anything with Victory's Life. And I have Vanguard pack.
What? It's so awesome.
I have yet to do anything with it. I'm not kidding you.
Got a busy life.
I actually have. Sonic Boom, they are good lazy. Jason, no. I've been busy. Getting the everything for the 5-year anniversary, the work I've been doing on that, and then also just, the real life stuff, trying to, find a new job and going through the interviews. To get this job, I had to interview 3 times with 4 different.
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, with 4 different people. And what was funny about it was, and I don't want to speak, I'm not going to speak any ill will towards it. It was just the process that was required. And so I had to, I interviewed, and I was supposed to interview with 2 ladies. Unfortunately, one, she had a family emergency, so they asked me to come back to that office. And so I did, and I got a call on Tuesday saying that they had gone with a different candidate, but they had spoken to the president of the company, and she wanted me to interview at a different office, which is actually closer to home. And I was like,
Oh, wow, nice.
yeah, sure, I'll do that. When? Thursday, 9 a.m. I was like, okay. So I went in Thursday, 9 a.m. I interviewed with the president of the company. I interviewed with the office manager who's brand new to that office. She's been with the company for like 20 something years. And so, of course, they tell you afterwards, oh, we have other candidates. We'll get back to you in about a week or so. So I left and was kind of like, okay, doing this again, but this is what it is. And so I called my fiance Dawn. I was kind of talking to her about it. I was a little disappointed, a little frustrated for, going through all these interviews. Um, but I felt good about the interview with these two ladies. They're great ladies, and come to find out, we knew a lot of people in my field from the company I was let go from, and which was really cool. So about 4:30 in the afternoon, I get a phone call from the number that I had gotten on Tuesday, and I picked up the phone, and it was the president of the company, and she said, James, you had a outstanding interview today, and we just want to let you know that we would like to offer you a job. Um,
That was the cool
That's
thing about
awesome.
it.
yeah.
If I remember correctly, you said you didn't even know it was the president until after the fact, right?
Well, the first person, the first on Tuesday, told me it was the president of the company, which I was kind of like, wow, I'm interviewing with the president of the company. And what's funny is I was thinking about it today, the position I'm actually being hired for, I'm actually starting one step below it, but ultimately it'll be a higher position once I got some time in it, where the position at the other office was not. So I'm actually have a better opportunity at this office, and once I get to that next higher position, it'll be a $4,000 to $5,000 bump in salary.
Nice.
So, um, yeah, it's
That's
I'm really
exciting.
I'm really looking forward to it. So, but yeah.
I just saw Hunters join us in game not too long ago.
Oh, you found
Welcome back, man. I'm glad you got your computer all fixed and the game all downloaded again.
so we hadn't talked about what we left behind. Star Trek Deep Space Nine documentary has been delayed released. What's
Yeah.
the deal with
All
that?
I guess is because they pretty much have it done. The only problem is they're still doing some editing, and so it kind of delayed them a few weeks, especially since they had to switch some team members. I guess Leonard Leonard Nimoy's son had to come in and direct or something like that. From what I understood from the Indiegogo page they had.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still coming. It's just going to be a few weeks longer. But from what it's showing, it's going to look good, and there's going to be some new HD version stuff of Deep Space Nine in it that they've been working with CBS to get done, and
Which they
a
should
few other
just,
great things.
which I know many others have been saying for many years, they just need to put Deep Space Nine in HD and release it because it would look. You've seen some of the stuff you see on YouTube and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, the only two series that aren't in HD is Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything else because Enterprise was already in HD when it came out.
Wow.
So, well, I'm just, in the shows in general. So, I mean, we might as well just, if you're going to go through all that effort for almost all of them and then just skip two just because it got too expensive or it's not profitable enough, then shoot, I don't know what the hell you want then.
All right.
But I think if they brought it up to par to today, it actually would probably bring a brand new audience to it.
Oh yeah, I agree. And that is a documentary I have been looking forward to seeing come out is the Deep Space Nine documentary.
Yeah, they were saying before Nimoy came in, they had 4 hours worth of a movie that they were going to show, and they kept on thinking to themselves, I don't think 4 hours. I don't think anyone's going to stay around for that long, so they're trying to cut it down a little.
Oh, I would. Or turn it into a two-part series.
They're probably going to do like some type of behind the scenes stuff and whatnot because there's just so much. That's 7 seasons worth of information. You know what I mean?
Yep. But yeah, I would take a two-part. Yeah, a lot of people would watch 4 hours of behind the scenes and whatnot of Deep
I
Space
probably
Nine.
would too. Yeah.
I probably would watch multiples, but yeah, that's just what they're thinking now, is that it's probably not going to work out great for them, and so I don't know what analytics they're using and whatnot in order to figure that out, but whatever.
It might give them some material for a second documentary, but no,
But who
that's
knows? Or who knows? Maybe this will be so good that because they said they're still talking to CBS about trying to get DS9 in HD. So if this pans out and it gets rave reviews and whatnot, especially since we're paying for it as fans, it could happen. Who knows?
I agree.
And we already have some of it done too. That's the good thing.
Hang on, I gotta help Alex here. He's his thing again.
Is he stuck in between rocks again?
Let me tell you something about Alex today, and this is actually pretty cool. So we did the Intergalactic Grand Prix, and the end of the race was in the promenade, and the bar is by the fire pit. So we ended up having someone I guess we call him Little Cardassian, because it's this small little Cardassian. It was one of the winners of the race, and they put their snowman outfit on or whatever, and they are in the middle of the fire pit. So Alex decides he's going to lay down in the fire pit. So obviously, roasted Alex. I then do the Vulcan meditation in front of it as though I'm making sacrifice.
Oh gosh.
So we sacrificed Alex to the Star Trek Online gods today in an effort to maybe fix the bugs in the game, and unfortunately, it did not work. So you know who we blame? Do you know who we blame, Rikers?
You're blaming me.
No, 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 no.
No, we blame Alex.
We blame Alex.
Okay.
So, but no, he
Aw.
but I will say thank you to him. He did help out with the Grand
Thanks for the
Prix.
sacrifice.
Thank you for that. Uh, Yeah, and he is, and my understanding, Alex is gluten free, so you could have enjoyed some roasted barbecued Alex.
All right. I actually do need to go get a drink, so I will be right back.
All right,
Talk amongst yourselves.
we can talk trash about her while she's gone.
I know,
Okay.
what should we talk about?
I
Oh,
don't
she's
know.
still here.
Yeah, she's still here. Yeah, we gotta wait for her to leave.
Should I count like the 10 Mississippi or something before we start saying crap?
Nah, we can just do it now. She's probably already away.
Or she could be listening to us and recording it so she can get back to us
Oh,
later.
of course she's gonna record it and whatnot. But just remind everyone we got the Walker Texas Ranger class light exploration cruiser that will be given away before the end of the show. So make sure you stick around. We're still shooting things and running around here, not knowing what we're doing. There's some people. Cap.
I'm just,
Hey,
I'm just so surprised because, I mean, everyone had to do this mission at one point. It, it's
don't
weird
like
how
this
it's
mission.
becoming so difficult just to
We
do
don't
something
like
that's really
this
easy.
mission. Oh, there's Captain Jen A. I've got 12 Jen A's. She's wearing a wireless headset and still listening. That is true. She muted her microphone.
It's got us on speed dial.
That's one big Gorn.
Where?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, don't say anything else, James.
Knockback. I went in the middle of a group of Borg and just hit my son and just popped it with a
Yeah, I was right behind.
sonic pulse, man. It was, yeah, there it is. Captain Jenny covered you while you were off getting your alcoholic
Aw.
beverage.
Thanks, Jenny.
Kate the Bionic is Space Jesus is my boyfriend. All right,
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
very nice.
That's a
It's-
good boyfriend to have.
I'm so glad that you're so blessed.
Yep, Space Jesus. Captain Jenny. I think the only other thing we have really to talk about is, of course, coming out on June 22nd, Jurassic Park: The Fallen Kingdom, or Fallen
Jurassic
King.
Park?
I have never watched Jurassic Park all the way through. I've never really watched each movie. Kind of like Lord of the Rings and what's that one?
The Hobbit?
The Hobbit?
No, not The Hobbit.
I still haven't
No, no, no,
seen
no,
that
no. It's Harry Potter.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
You've never seen Harry Potter?
I've never seen Harry Potter either.
So good.
No. I have seen Back to the Future, and that's important.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And then we have to educate younger kids about it too, right? Because they got
Santa,
to know about time travel.
we should have did teams, but we didn't. But we're getting close to ending the show out anyway. Uh, Whatnot. No, and Mr. Mastercore, no, I have not watched any of those. I've watched bits and pieces of them, but not in their entirities. Same way, I've never saw Avatar.
Well, you're not missing anything.
I know with that one.
And they're already on the works of part 2 right now.
Yep.
So look forward to that.
Actually, I went to the movies last week and saw Ocean's 8.
How was that?
You know, Oceans 11, 12, and 13 are all of the same premise, and it all goes back to the original Oceans movie back with Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. Ocean's 8 was a nice take on the series. Um,
But is it still pretty repetitive though?
it is, I mean, because it's the same premise, a con to steal stuff. But I like the cast. And Dawn went with me, and she had watched them, so we kind of knew what to expect. So, but no, it was a good movie. It was either we went over early enough, and we were gonna go see Deadpool 2, but we didn't get a chance.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
You
I do want to
prepared
see
her
that.
for that too.
Oh, Jason Smith says I went to see Solo on opening night. I went solo. I was the only one there. So
He went solo to solo.
you went solo to solo, and you were the only one there. That's a movie.
Really?
That's
You're the only one there?
That's like the walk of shame right there.
Why? I remember back in the day. Remember when Chris Roberts brought Wing Commander out with Freddie Prinze Jr.? I went and seen it. I was
No.
no. Oh, okay. So there's a game called Wing Commander, and it's a 4-part game. It's like one of the best gaming franchises in the world. They use cutscenes, cinematics, and all that. Mark Hamill was in it.
Yep.
Okay, uh, Malcolm McDowell was in it.
This is just in the game only, not the actual
No.
movie.
Yeah. So they decided back, what was it, late 90s, they decided to make a movie about it. And oh my God, it was awful.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it
the
could have been better.
the rubber suits that they used for the Kilrathi and all that, yeah, thank you, Dauntless. That movie was awful. The game is absolutely out the door.
I mean, I still watch the cutscenes all the time.
Oh yeah, I actually still have the game on disc somewhere, all of them, including Prophecy. And but yeah, it was one awful movie. And when I went, it was on the opening weekend, and I think there might have been like 10 people in the movie theater with me, if that.
The only time I've ever gone to a movie theater where I'm the only person in there was some movie called Joe's Apartment or something like that, where he was living with these roaches that talked to him and all that crap. It was really stupid. And because I had nothing else to do, I said, "What the fuck? I'll go ahead and do this." Or what the crap? Sorry.
Ooh, yeah,
Um,
no swearing now.
but I went to see it, and I was like, "All right, this feels a little weird being in here by myself." Only to realize that halfway during the movie, there were a couple rows back on the floor. They were getting it on, and I was like, "Okay, I think it's time to go." This is a pretty disgusting, stupid movie, and there's people making out in the back, getting their groove on. So I think it's
So Shaggy says that Wing Commander made Battlefield Earth look good. Now I liked Battlefield Earth because it was so stupid. It's just hilarious.
I didn't like Battlefield Earth. That was the one I thought was really stupid.
It was so stupid. It was funny. To me, that's the way it was. I could watch it. Jason Smith Fighters and Wing Commander movie was pretty bad. Um, yeah, they were. They were dumb. And yeah, Cloud Atlas for me and my wife, only people there, Mr. Mastercore. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you're going on like an opening weekend of a movie that you think's going to be really good, and it turns out that it's just awful, and no one's there with you, and you're the only one in the movie theater, which is nice because you can fart and whatnot, and no one says, "Oh, who farted?" So You
Ooh,
know,
what's that? Where's that weird scent? It's so alluring. I should
yeah,
try it.
it's my
Where did it come from? What's
it's
on?
Really, y'all?
it's my butt
Come on.
it's my butt gas. Or if you're with your significant other, then you can do other things like make out and whatnot, or talk about household things.
Oh yeah,
Cloud,
that's the
Cloud
place where you go to the movies to talk about
actually,
household
I
things.
Cloud is, if I'm right, Cloud Atlas is the one that's got who's in that
Tom
one?
Hanks.
Tom. I did enjoy that movie.
Yeah, that one I didn't mind.
I did not.
There's not really a bad movie that I've seen from Tom Hanks that I haven't liked to a degree. You know what I mean?
Oh, the only one I love of Tom Hanks is uh, Life is
Joe
Like a
versus the volcano.
Yeah, that one
That
right
was a
there.
good one
That was
too.
good too.
I haven't seen that one in
Forrest Gump
years.
and
Then you got Big,
yep, Castaway.
Passed Away. Yeah, he's been in tons of movies.
All
He
right, are
was in
we
that
staying
Mary
here
Poppins
or what?
movie.
What? Why are you done with your stuff, Cat? Are we
No,
okay?
I'm
So
just running around.
that's what I've been doing the last 20 something minutes as we talk about things. We're having an incredible conversation connecting with our Twitch viewers, and that's the way it should be.
Oh, absolutely. I was just making sure we're all on board then.
Cat's like, I gotta leave. I need another drink. I can't do this anymore.
I'm working on beer number 8 right now. Come on. And they're not tasting that good because,
I'm like, do you have a fridge right next to you, or how are you getting all these magic beers?
I brought a bunch of them in with me, and they're not.
Oh, well, that's
He
smart.
was prepared.
They're warming up. So this last
Well,
one
I
I've
don't
got
want
right.
warm drinks. Jeez.
Well, I me neither. So I've been drinking them as quickly as possible. You can say that it was a private screening if you're the only one in the theater. You definitely can.
Then you
Yeah,
make
I'm
yourself
not
look all cool and whatnot.
I'm not big on the warm beer like I know many of our British folks are. They love their warm beer. So yeah, it's about time that we're probably going to start making our way out of here. So let me exterminate these last few things here. Yeah, let's do that. Now I'm not even going to save you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No,
You're done with. You're over.
I'm not saving. I'm
Forget
done.
with me.
I've punched out. I've punched out. The clock is out. So I'm actually going to make my way. Yeah, I'm going to find somewhere, get the heck out of here. So yeah, I'm going to head this way. I'm not even going to help them. I'm going to
Well,
let these. I'm going to
now
let.
we kind of remember why we don't come here that much.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah, next time someone suggests a Farah, we're gonna have to say no.
Yeah, definitely. We should go try to climb that Klingon bird of prey that's sitting up there. Bet you there's an accolade if we can get on it.
I think it is. It's been a while, but I think there is an accolade up there.
So I know we haven't been here in a while. We appreciate everyone going through this cluster of mediocrity that we've done here. Normally we do go to places that we earn tons of marks in dilithium. If you were here last week, it was Dyson Ground Battle Zone during the dilithium weekend. So if you did get bored, yes, just do teams. That's true.
We're trying to make more variety so that we're not always doing the same
we
thing all the
we've
time.
we've been doing this for a year and we're still not that good at it. So
No, we need a little more practice.
we need a lot more practice. Um, so let me get some things ready here real quick here before we do our last giveaway. Let me get this put in.
Yeah, I'm gonna beam up.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty because I gotta.
Cat's like, you know what? I'm just gonna ditch you guys later, sucker.
No,
Not ditching. I'm just saying, like, I'm more comfortable on my ship.
all right. So again, we appreciate everyone coming through this with us tonight. And I know it wasn't the best, but we don't get a chance to come out here, and we can see it's still kind of messed up, and we'll do better next time for this. So that's gonna finish for our episode number 48. Let's finish the show off with a bang and start that last giveaway of the night.
Ooh, ship.
It's ship time, so you guys stuck with us all the way through this tonight, so it's time to do the ship. So let me get that put in, and for that, as you know, it's the Walker Texas Ranger class light exploration cruiser. And for that, you need to put into the Twitch chat now Walker. Put Walker, Walker, put that in the Twitch chat, and you are entered into a chance to win the Walker Texas Ranger class light exploration cruiser. Make sure you do that now. Look at all that, people put that in there. Uppercase, lowercase. All right, next week's show, Winters is going to be back because I will be spending my Saturday with my fiance at her friend's wedding. She's one of the bridesmaids of, and I've been told that I will do the right thing by showing up. I'm not kidding you. I told.
Well, yeah, I get her point.
You're her plus one. She
I,
needs
I
you to
am.
be perfect.
The thing of it is with this is that it's an outdoor. The ceremony's outdoors, and today was with heat index 105 degrees. And so if it's like that next weekend, and I got to wear a shirt and tie, I'm not wearing a suit coat. I really don't want to be out there. So I was like, hey, babe, can I just stay home? She's like, honey, you can do whatever you want, but I trust you to do the right thing. So I will be enduring that. Um, Winters will be joining with his co-host Hunter and Jason. They'll continue to celebrate the diversity of Star Trek Online by having a Romulan faction night on the 23rd. They're going to be meeting right now. It may be the terrace on New Romulus. It may be a different location. Last time we were there, it was the terrace, and it could be different. As part of the Romulan faction night, they'll be giving away, again, another Geordi LaForge Bridge Officer code, the TNG Ship Pack code, and a special requisition pack. This is the T6 Tal Shiar Adapted Battle Cruiser.
Oh, that's a crazy, thick, strong ship.
Yeah.
I love that ship. That ship is awesome.
Yeah, that is one awesome ship. I don't even have any of the Tal Shiar adapted ships.
Oh, I have all of them, and I love that one. That one
Yeah.
is great.
I think I only got 2 of them, and that's the one I like the most.
I don't have any of them, and I would love to get my hands on one. And as with every show, we'll be talking about the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news, while also we'll be recognizing the winners to date in the Priority One Armada's 5-year anniversary celebration. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
Want to chat with us live? Then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the in-game chat box /channel_join space Priority One and then hit the enter key.
And do you want to be part of our community in Star Trek Online? Then come join our Priority One Armada family by signing up today at priorityone.armada.com. We have multicultural fleets from all 3 gaming platforms, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can control your character's own destiny.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get new episodes every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
Okay, and before I read this, I am so sorry, guys. The FAR was my idea. We hadn't been there for ages, so please don't take that as a bad thing for our show. But we'll try to do better next time. But if you did and are still continuing to enjoy the great content that we provide here at Priority One Armada Live, and you want to continue to contribute to future shows, then go ahead and click on the donate button in Twitch below. Plus, we also have our Priority One Armada store. You can come pick up some of our great Armada themed merchandise today. And remember, all donations go directly back to our member services like our website, TeamSpeak, this show, and much, much more. You can find all these items mentioned below on our Twitch page.
All right, and they are saying they are accepting your apology, Rikers. So you should have been more. What's the word I'm using?
Be quiet. I asked you earlier.
Begged.
I gave you the option to change it, and you're like, no, it's okay.
I said go with whatever you wrote the script, so we went with what you went.
It wasn't the worst thing ever. It was okay.
It's
but
still
yeah.
fun. We got to.
It's still fun. I'm glad everyone got to go.
Yep.
Yeah, and
So we know
there's still people
what
on
we
Twitch that are
don't.
saying are fun.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah, next week we got to find another. We'll find a space map or something. Want to be notified of next show? Then follow our channel twitch.tv/priority1. We do regular giveaways and we have a lot of fun on our shows, and we want you to join in on that fun. You can also catch our past shows by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/P1 Network. That's all one word. That's the number one. So if you go in there and type in P1 Network and search, you'll find our channel. And with that, it's time to announce the winner of our final giveaway of the night. So let me go click the
Drum
little
roll.
thing. Congratulations to, and if I did this right, Talon Oasis. You have just won
Woo!
a T6 Walker Texas Ranger
Congrats.
class exploration class cruiser. Please click on Priority One. Send me a whisper. For this one, you can send me your in-game ad handle. And congratulations to our two other winners. All the prizes for tonight, as I said earlier, Winters is not here today, and he will get those prizes out to you probably within definitely the next day or so. And also to the winners of the Intergalactic Grand Prix earlier today, the same thing. He will get those prizes out to all of you. So just make sure, Talon Oasis, that you send me, or maybe I can find Talon Oasis. I'm not going to be able to find it. So make sure you get me your in-game ad handle, and we'll get that out. Well, guys, it's that time. We're going to wrap things up here for episode number 48 of the Priority One Armada Live. But before I go, I'd like to say thank you to some special people tonight. Our in-game moderators, Sean Babbitt and Jason, for all the hard work they did to go out and to promote and advertise the show within the STO universe. And I would also like to thank tonight my two co-hosts, Kat and RIKERS, for joining me. It was another great off the rails, just completely nut show. And while it didn't all work out, it was a great show. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight.
Well, thank you for letting us join you too. Congratulations on your part.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks, Sean and Jason.
Totally.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And again, Town Oasis, make sure you get me your in-game ad handle so we can get that prize to you. And finally, a big thanks to all of our viewers for your continued support, joining us week in and week out, talking to us, interacting. We love it. We love it. We love it. We hope that you continue to come back and watch the channel. We're going to be doing shows. Like I said, we're here every Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time for a new show. Come and join us. Hopefully you'll fall in love with the channel. I think we're one of the ones that have more STO content in the game, so thank you. So until next time, take care, Priority One Armada, and Twitch stream, and good night.
Night, guys. Kisses, hugs, and belly rubs.
See you guys later. Thanks for coming out.